Going to be starting on CT side. And we'll see what they want to do with said CT side. Looks like it's going to be 5 sets of armor. They just want to duel it out. 5 sets of armor on each side. This is going to be the straight brawler strat. No utility, just fragging. Shots on shots on shots.
They're relying on skills only.
Who's got the stronger pistol? KMZ and Stellar chiming in. Stellar gets 2 of his own. He's still alive in the back of sight too. Knocking him down, but Stomp brings it back. Even Stevens on the frags, and now the bomb can cross to the plant. Although it's hesitating, there's still time here, and they're waiting to clear. Trying to get out towards B main. They will do so, but now it all falls to Powers. Powers finds the first, needs the second. Running out of bullets here. He's going to go ahead and reload, reposition towards Heaven, but that's going to give Stomp the opportunity to get the plant down. So bomb has been planted at this point, and it largely comes down to this straight duel, and Stomp has the angle. Powers is not quick enough to flick over. Stomp finds the frag. Stomp finds the pistol.
Exactly. I'm glad he stepped up from the back from the Inferno game. I think he had about a total of 15 frags. So I'm glad he's stepping up, which is nice.
Stepping up. Stomping up.
Stomping up.
Big steps.
Bigger steps than stepping up.
Yeah, it's a louder step. So, pistol force here. 2 Deagles, 2 CZs, and a 5-7. You're going to try and make something happen here. We've seen some ecos ring true today. But on the other side, it's 4 rifles and a single MAC-10. Not much in terms of utility, but something to get them on the side to react based around. Cavern presumably going to lead the charge on whatever site they decide to go to, since he does have that magic MAC-10, the run-and-gun machine, the hop-around corner device to pop the top, and you just can't stop gun.
It's the best way to describe it.
It's
farm the money, you know?
It's a hop gun. It's funny. It's funny how it's become much more popular in current meta just because of the ways you can abuse like running and gunning with it. This time doesn't work out. AGM finds the kill onto Cavern, but it was still a good idea to try and wrap that corner and just get the hops out. Hop, skip, and a jump.
Looks like the CZs has been overpowering the SMGs for so far, especially the anti-ecos.
That's the classic. Because honestly, close range, if once you've closed face, right, you know, you're standing right next to somebody, almost you'd rather have a Deagle or a CZ.
Exactly.
The kill power over an SMG, so it is kind of interesting to see how that plays out. In reality, Power's going to be trading kills back, so it is still the man advantage for the Squirtle squad, and they are trying once more. Base finds another before he goes down, and there's Power's ringing true once again. It all comes down to Stomp. He's got 10 HP and a Dream, as well as a bomb, but he's blinded out the first. Now it's a 1v1. Can he do it? What an exposed plant here. Shot to the dome. Powers will steal it away, so the eco comes through, and Stomp could not clutch 2 times in a row.
Great round from the Squirtle squad. The Deagles came through, and the CZs as well.
That was a bold plant right on the edge of the box. Super exposed. Tricky. SSX tricky.
I mean, he had about 5 seconds left, so he had time to move.
And a player has dropped out of the server. It wasn't Stomp. I wish it was Stomp, because then I could say he was stomped out of the server.
Maybe next time.
But alas and alack, it was not. Who was it? It was Asuna.
Asuna, yeah, that's right. I think his mom's getting the camera.
His mom's getting the camera.
Yep.
Takes a while. Technical difficulties. His mom ran out of film.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's an old style camera, not
replacing
digital
the film.
camera.
It's no biggie. Give it some time.
Getting it sorted. Looks like the phone's coming out. Steam Mobile Authenticator. Is that happening?
It's
usually where the phone is.
Yeah, it's true.
Steam Guard. I remember there was a delay at Mad City because a player had to use Mobile Authenticator to get into the computer on the stage, but their phone had died.
Yeah.
So we had to wait for their phone to charge back to life so that he could use the mobile. Oh, he's looking at Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Judging him now.
Maybe he's waiting for his teammate getting in.
But anyways, we had to wait for his phone to charge just so we could use Mobile Authenticator to get in to start the game. It was a giggle.
Oh, that's funny.
He was finding new and creative ways for delays to come through on land. So, should we find out what his Snapchat is? Should we all snap at him?
Yeah.
Snap him photos of himself.
Tag him in NSG,
Just tag him as NSG, just snap himself. Looks like we're back in the server. At least it feels like we're back in the server. We're still on the player cams.
Here we are.
So the match underway. now trying to do to them, or to their opponents, what was done to them. Mox Anime Aimers trying to get that eco right back with the 5 Deegs. 5 Deegs.
Deegs.
The Deegs.
1 Deeg each.
Yeah,
Simple
1
round.
Deeg each. That's
Easy
all you
round.
need. Just got to get one. Just got to get one.
Easy as that. One person gets one.
That's how math works. Simple math. 1
Yeah.
Deeg, 1 kill. Well, they're down a Deeg. Now someone needs to get 2. That's an unequal distribution. I don't know.
We'll
The
see.
communist part of my brain's not going to be happy with this. We need equal kill distribution.
Mock gets the first one. I like that.
So he starts it. That's AGM down, but oh, they're running out of it. It's all going to be 1.
Base with 2.
And it's a sweeperino. They've only got 1 Deagle, 1 player out of play, and that's perfectly fine as far as Squirtle Squad is feeling it. They're just going to toss them Squirtles around.
Let's see.
Do you think in, like, Pokemon Wars, the soldiers just, like, hold Pokemon, like weapons? Like, the guy's just got a Squirtle on his shoulder, and he's just walking around shooting little water guns at people?
Honestly, that would be hilarious.
I'm picturing, like...
I would love to see that.
I'm picturing Saving Private Ryan, but they're charging the beaches while holding, like, a Pikachu.
Oh, wow. You can only imagine.
It's going to be the absolute
Easy
spray-down
sweep
massacre. Squirtle Squad show no mercy, show no quarter.
It
Someone's
sounded
getting
like
heated
they
elsewhere.
were cheering, but that's from a different team, right?
Yeah, no, that's Squirtle Squad.
Okay.
So, also, I don't think they'd cheer an Anti-Eco
No,
that
I
hard.
think that was. I think that was back there.
Sounds like the squad. It's at X1 Mob.
X1 Mob
against
versus I don't know what team. I think
somebody.
top 1%.
Oh yeah, top 1%.
Top 1%.
Oh, that's
Yep.
definitely Fletch's team. That's definitely top 1%. They get loud.
Yeah. Fletch has been one of the more of a outgoing character guy today.
Oh yeah,
I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Has a lot of energy, you know.
He does. He most certainly does have a lot of energy. The young gun. He was flexing on stream earlier.
I saw that. I did saw that.
He did want his cameo on stream. Stellar going to find himself a frag, and he's right into A main, and there's the follow-up. Takes him a minute, but he gets it. Now it's Asuna and Cavern left alive, and they're just going to get knocked down. Asuna does manage to eliminate the severely crippled Stellar, but that's all she wrote, and the 4 main rifles will be saved through. That's AKs up, and mad cash indeed for the Squirtle Squad. Are they going to break up the AWP? No, they're not.
Oh, wow.
Interesting that
They
they
have
just
the
want to
money.
play with
Base has
5
8K.
rifles.
AGM has 6K.
They got
Both
mad
can
money.
powers.
I find that interesting. Well, they're against an eco, right?
That's true. Yeah, I guess they know they're against the eco, so why buy an up when they know they're in pistols?
Still. Odd that KMZ doesn't have an up yet. Perhaps on cash, they just want to be able to play with that speed to react and respond to the situation. Understandable. It's not a bad philosophical decision.
So we're back with the 5 Deagles. Hopefully more than Mock can get the 1 Deeg.
Gotta get them Juans. You know they ruined the 5 Deeks, right?
Yes, they did.
Calvin's got that P250. And AGM's just taking Deeks out left and right. He says, Juan Deeg, how about Juan AK? Hueke?
Wait, is that
Or
what?
Hueke.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's what a Juan AK is. It's a Hueke. AGM with the other Hueke. Just hitting shots. Huekes for Daykes. Asuna brings back 1 with the 1 Deeg, but that's all she wrote, as they will all get knocked down and annihilated. Squirtle Squad on to 5. 5-1. 5-1. Good start. Good run.
I mean, I believe it's a CT side of the map. So we'll see how that goes on when Mock's.
How sided? How
Ratio-wise, I would say depends on the team how you play. I would say 6-4 CT side.
You giving me a ratio, so
Yeah, 64, you know.
okay, but like rounds. Give me rounds.
Rounds-wise,
'Cause I usually think of it as just like an 8 to 6 kind of.
6. I would. I can
Or
see
an
more.
8
I can see
seven,
more of a
8 and 7
9-6.
kind of map.
More 9-6.
9-6 than 8-7.
9-6. Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. I think of Cash is super balanced.
You think so?
Yeah, just in terms of round distributions, it's really like a. I view Cash as one of those maps where it's like a canvas on which whatever the map's gonna, like how you're gonna play it out, yeah. As opposed to a map where it's much more about situational control and map control and reacting based on the map.
That's very
Cash
true.
is kind of like execute,
Yeah, for
react,
sure. Yeah, react.
rotate.
Yeah. CT's big side on if they play a triple mid, it'd be great.
So Monk going to pick up the opener on a Stellar. A lot of times already off the clock, and Asuna follows it up nicely. KMC was pushed up into the lockers. Power's just going to keep himself alive. Interesting that he didn't even go for the shots there. And he's going to have to die to the molly because he's blinded up. Just isn't quite aware where the burning's happening. Show him where the burning sensation is, and in that instance, he doesn't know. AGM just on the edge of the Molotov. Somehow going to stay alive, and there's the frag onto Monk. Big moves from AGM. He's now all alone. Can't get it against Cavern, and Monk's Anime Aimers. They will put the second round on the board, 5-2. There's plenty of cash here on the Squirtle squad. The Squirtles, they're rich. As I recall, and you might need to fill me in on this, as I recall from my days watching the Pokemon animated show,
Yes.
the Squirtle squad were hanging out in Vermilion City and stealing loads of stuff, rocking around as a Squirtle gang back in the day. So their pockets are rich because they've been pilfering from the poor citizens of Vermilion City. These Squirtles.
Correct. That is correct.
They got that money. It was either, I'm pretty sure it was Vermilion. It might have been Cerulean. No, it was definitely Vermilion.
Vermilion sounds very familiar.
Why I know this, I don't know. Wait, I'm sorry. Could you pop that chat up for a second again? Nerd, or what's wrong? Never felt a real man's touch before? Well, now that can go away.
Interesting. Yeah.
Well, okay then. That was in the chat.
Wasn't ready for that.
Late nights at local host, ladies and gentlemen. Late nights at local host. And now Stellar's on a list somewhere. Speaking of Stellar, he's going to go down in checkers, eliminated early on. And it's the double man advantage here for Monk's Anime Aimers, starting to stack up those kills. Still got 50 seconds on the clock, so they're not pressured to execute as of yet. But they're going to start to shift over towards A. There's a lot of mid control being taken here, and there's no one to threaten this mid presence. There are 2 players on A, one watching Highway, presumably, one hanging back in quad. But as this hit crunches in, the pressure will mount. And we'll see if they can rise to the occasion. And stand up, the answer, early results are negative. As it's just going to be Powers. He gets 2. That's something. Now KMZ alone.
First pick on A was very impressive.
Oh, there's a player Highway. He doesn't realize it. White Box is the deadliness. White Box hides the pain.
I'm not a big fan of people hiding behind the white box.
It worked out.
It works. Always works.
So why aren't you a fan of it? You're not a fan of having to deal with them.
For sure. Always that 1v3. Because I'm a B player, so
that's
always got to check that white box play for sure.
But that's the difference between not being a fan of people. So you're not a fan of having to deal with it, but you say it works.
Oh, it works for sure.
So you're a fan of it as a strat.
Yeah. I know it works. That's why I always got to check it.
Gotcha. Got to check that white box. So, now a new round, a fresh round, a bye round for all sides. Squirtle squad, they got the guns back up. They got an up. They got 4 rifles.
Base is beasting on Shroud. I like that. AGM spam for his Z wall. Interesting.
An interesting idea. No results yielded yet. Kempeki's going to find the kill instead. And it is just spread offense from Monk's Anime Aimers. They really haven't picked any which way to commit. Almost start to edge towards A, but it goes down, so it's still not a commitment. They've got commitment issues. What?
Oh, we're
back in.
With
we're back at
the
C.
Sharks. With the Sharks.
Back at C with the Sharks. And now back into the server. It's chaos.
Chaotic.
Chaos, I say. Confusion. Confusion. Do 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 do.
Confucius. Can we spam for walls? I noticed I spam for squeaky walls, doors. Try to get that unlucky pick. I guess I'm a lucky pick, I guess.
It would be the lucky pick. It would be unlucky for the person who got picked.
Yeah.
See, I feel like you're always going from the perspective of the person who has the negative result. The guy who gets peeked from white box, the guy who gets the unlucky pick.
That's very true.
Kills being traded out on B. Still a man advantage for Monk's Anime Aimer as they take the site, and take it they shall. Now locked out. At this point, the Squirtle squad need to strongly be considering their options as things are looking a little dire. If they get a pick, maybe they go for this, but otherwise, I suspect it's likely a save call. And there's no reason whatsoever for the Anime Aimers to peek into this. They can just hang back, hold, rest on their laurels, and slowly retreat out towards B main. This is exactly what's going to happen. The CT players bailing the hell out of there.
Just get out
Going to split to CT and towards A and just keep it alive.
good save. So AGM has the op. So 2 rifles, an op. Good save from CT side.
So 5-3, Squirtle Squad up 5-4 now. Mox Anime Aimers, they're making a good case for themselves here on cash. They're keeping it very, very close.
Indeed.
But the Squirtle Squad have somehow just never been bankrupted. They're just rolling from buy to buy to buy. At this point, they're on close to max loss bonus, right? What is this, 3 in a row? Oh, big opening pick from Cavern. Big boy play from the young man.
Indeed.
Big move. And now the mid take is continued. They're rolling. They're cruising. They're cruising for a bruising. And Cavern going to get himself another one. KMZ down. Cavern having big plays with the AWP in this particular round. Stellar brings it back onto Cavern, and there's the second as well to lock down B. But no matter. There's no reason to go to B. They're just going to head towards A. And both CT players are stuck on this B bomb site. Bomb's going to be planted, and there's going to be no real glimmer of an opportunity for them to get back here and them to get the frag. Squirtle Squad and Mox Anime Aimers dueling out here.
Let's just be another save. Which is the right call, because CT side are broke. AGM with, what is that, $50?
$50.
Base is broke. So.
Ace of base is broke.
$0.
$0. Flat broke disease. It's a terrible disease.
Mox Anime bringing it back, though, wasn't it? Wasn't it like around, pretty close game, kind of, so. They were down 2, I believe, so. Tie in the game.
Tie it up.
Yeah.
Keep it close. Tie this business up 5-5. Another 3 AKs will be saved through in the AK and the up for the Squirtle Squad side. Powers can now drop a gun. Stellar can as well. Are they going to go for this? Then KMZ will be limited, but he can do it. Looks like... Yes? No? Maybe so? No, they're just going to buy upgraded pistols.
Yep.
This is, again, Squirtle Squad. This is pretty typical for Squirtle Squad. They want to keep it simple. They want to keep it conservative. They want to keep it healthy. They want that cheddar healthy. The lettuce to be flourishing, not wilted.
Ooh, great shot from Stellar.
Woo. Saved a op. EWP. Working out beautifully. And now KMZ's up close to try and catch the player through smoke. And just losing that linchpin player early on is just so devastating to everything you wanted to do as a team. Asuna has to go back for the bomb. They'll recover that. Now they'll start to decide which direction they want to move. KMZ being boosted all the way down or pushed all the way down to the bottom of mid is the early warning system, the klaxon, if you will, the siren that can sound if someone's taking mid control, mid presence. But as of yet, they're not. And so it's going to sound quite a bit like they're starting to make that move towards A. Hearing through the walls, through the panels, through the tight wooden construction tarp, that there's somebody close by. That these CT players on A, they need to get ready to have their world rocked.
Great molly from Powers.
Now he's being ticked down now as well. It's 40 seconds. There's a big pick from KMZ, and he's got the bomb as well, so that's so much information. Can't win it on the second fight, but still big damage. It's a serious hamstringing to the round for Mox Anime Aimers, and at this point they've got the bomb and they just have to go towards B.
Right,
not so much because of any choice, but just because they have no other options. The mid presence is gone, so now it's all just about this B take. And there's the CZ peek, and that's going to bait in the last. There it is. Kampeki gets opt right in the crotch.
Kind of was simple right there. Falls down, get the shot.
He scoped.
He did scope.
It's not as simple.
The first shot is simple, pull it off. It is
That's true. And then it's...
the no scope on the second guy.
Kidding me? This is an FPL. He's
That's
only
right.
got one button, Dan. Only one button.
Only one.
Classic.
Classic casting right there.
Iconic.
Stellar always proves you right, man. He always makes that big plays. Great nade from KMZ.
good
Picking up
nade.
Cavern.
Cameron down. Kampeki grabs 2 back, though. That's big. Big impact frags here. Now the take is going to come on towards A. Base has to be prepared for this. And Base is spinning every which way. He'll find the first. Big moves from Base. Keeps himself alive as well. And that shot through smoke from Stellar is huge. This is going to neutralize the site push already. That's information that one more's in main, although that one is trying to get his way immediately out. Minute 15 still on the clock. They've got all the time in the world to get out of here, but it seems like they want to stick around and party. And Party is not going to be the right choice. Finally, Mock will get the kill, but he's already lost a teammate. So now Mock all alone in a 1v2. And Mock is still sticking around. Surprised Mock doesn't want to just get out of here. Looking for this last frag to make it a 1v2.
He's got a minute to play.
There's the flash. There's the peak. There's the death. 7-5 is the scoreline. Squirtle Squad let them draw even, but now they're putting a little bit of daylight back between them. It's like it's like a game of tug of war.
Yeah.
They pull to one side, Mock's anime aimers pull back, but ultimately the Squirtle Squad are edging it closer and closer to their victory.
Yeah, for sure. Looks like this Mox Animes has a couple pistols, Dios, and CZs. KMZ with the first pick in Cavern. Mock try to get that pick, and obviously KMZ gets the pick.
This should be very clean as a round. At this point, just Asuna or Mom get the camera. MGTC. Looks like we lost signal here.
Lost some signal.
Uh-oh.
We'll be right back.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, what's this?
Is that what?
Our observer
Okay.
PC went down, so we're just going to get that fired up really quickly.
Real
The
quick.
matches are running just fine, but we're flying over.
Is that?
What is this? Is this a graveyard?
Looks like a graveyard. I don't know what that is.
Rob, what are we looking at? That was helpful. Rob said Africa.
Is that?
I'm not sure what about this denotes. I mean, I guess it could be the plane, but what are all those little... Oh, hello.
Oh, hey.
Little shuffle through.
I'm still kind of lost on where we're at.
Yeah.
Apparently, we are in Africa.
But are those stumps? Are they stones? Just
I
like
thought they
sticking
were. I
up?
thought this was a graveyard.
They look low-key like graves, but they're also really tall. Like, those would be some big graves. Oh, they're cactus.
Oh.
That makes so much more
Well,
sense.
this is more zoomed that you can kind of tell.
That makes so much more sense. Is this necessarily Africa? This could be like the American Southwest. What are these? These are weird-looking cacti.
It's got to be a purpose for this, you know?
It's got to be a purpose. We're on a safari. We're on a jungle. We're going mudding. We're out in the wilderness. We're out in the boonies. Did you bring your machete?
Oh, I did not.
We're going to have to trailblaze.
Yep.
Actually, I see tire tracks on that. That's disappointing. Let's see. Do we got any wildlife? Any
Nope.
wildlife? What are these?
More cactuses, I guess?
No, I'm so fascinated by this. What's the scale? I
See
need
the spikes
something
on
to
the top?
scale. That's one way to get scale here.
Yeah.
It's like a... Oh, it's termite mounds. Really? No.
I don't think so.
No, because those aren't mounds. They're like weird buildings. What are we watching, Rob? Where are we? What on earth is this? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Folks, we're on a magical mystery tour here, and you're all along with us for the ride while we try and figure out where in the world we are. It's like that game. Have you played that game, GeoGuessr?
Yes, I have.
Yeah, that's GeoGuessr, except I have
basically.
no idea what those things are.
Yeah, me neither. We try to
GeoGuessr
guess?
Video Edition.
Yep.
What I will guess is that Squirtle Squad won the last 2 rounds, so they're on to 9-5. So Squirtle Squad putting a lot of daylight towards the end of this half. Going to wind up at least 9-6, possibly getting to double digits in the first half of cash. Match what they did last game.
That's correct, yeah.
They 10-5'd in the
10-5,
first half.
yep. We're joined by
What's up,
Josh.
Josh? Josh joining us here, just sitting, just leaning in. Asuna getting a nice pick, but there's a player in checkers, and they didn't clear it. Kanpeki will minimize the damage to just 1, but that was a potentially dangerous location. KMZ still trying to make it happen, but Asuna in the back of sight still alive, clinging desperately to that life. They still need to cross the bomb. That makes life very difficult, especially as the smoke fades. They'll drop a second one to make it happen. But now they've got almost no utility. A couple flashes, that's it, and base charges through. So again, running time down on this plant. And it's all just going to be on Asuna. Asuna trying to tap it out, but what a shot out from Asuna to find the upper and to make it 9-6. Big play from Asuna.
Big round from Asuna, the 4K right there.
What are we? Oh, we're restarting the exec. Minor technical difficulties here. Observer PC having some issues. It was cranky. It's been a long day for the Observer PC.
Yeah, it's been running off like at least, what, 10 games?
12 years.
Yeah, 10 years. Yeah, 12 years.
12 years of PC.
It's old.
It's old. It's, you
For
know,
eternity.
12 years. Next year we'll
It's
do
never
a bar
been
mitzvah.
off. It's never been off.
We'll mitzvah the PC. And then we'll just keep rolling with it.
Just keep rolling.
I don't know why I decided the PC gets a bar mitzvah, but
Moss
we're
got
doing
a gush with the Glock.
Nice.
Always hate that feeling. Stomp with the great 2 picks right there.
But it's brought back immediately. Numbers even, although then base falls outside. So the bomb's planted at the very least. Squirtle Squad have been pretty consistent about getting these plants down, but now clearing space. AGM's trying to figure out if someone's coming from that B main section. Ultimately concludes they aren't. Now Stellar's going for the peaks. AGM and Stellar locking it down, and Stellar just trying to take this fight. It's all on Cavern. Needs the 1v2, finds the first, now needs to cross and survive the wrath of AGM. Cannot do any such thing, will be tapped down, and AGM, the boss Squirtle, will emerge victorious and slip away.
Very true.
Boss Squirtle of the Squirtle Squad.
Boss Squirtle. Always. Looks like Stomp is carrying with, who was that again? Kapaki, got it.
So, 10-6. Pistol round immediately picked up by the Squirtle Squad. They're going to look to build off the back of that so far. Good start early on. Deegs on the server to try and make a nuisance of themselves, but Deegs being slowly wiped off the server like so much crime on the floor after a good mopping. And now the mopping is coming in, the furious mop that is the Squirtle Squad. They've got the water, because they are, you know, Squirtles. Now they just need the suds, the soap. And I'm not sure quite what the call is here, but everyone's defending towards B, and there was just one player here, Stellar, who goes down. I guess there's a second in mid, but the hit's on towards A. Bomb's going to be planted. And there's the mid presence. That got risky for AGM, but ultimately locks it down, and now just Mock all the way back in the garage. Trying to figure out what on earth Mock's going to do.
Mock's just an ump and a deagle and a dream. So 1v4 situation, what can you do?
I think save. Flash, armor, ump, deagle. The money's worth it. Money's worth keeping it up.
Next round for sure. And he peeks and he loses it.
And he dies. Ripperino. Rest in pepperoni.
Now they're broke.
Now they're broke.
With no
Yeah, they
deagles,
got
no
nothing.
ump, and no flash.
Because otherwise, what he could have done is he has a flash, so he could have, you know, they buy pistols up and they rush something. That's the flash that helps him out. He's got a UMP, so he can play with the UMP, and then he can chuck the deagle to somebody. So then, boom, you've got a deagle, no investment. You've got 2 players completely, or not completely kitted, but eco-kitted. You've got a flash to try and make something happen, but alas, he will not. And instead, they're just going to charge through, trying to get it done with the Zeus. And they will retrieve 1 AK, but now the refrags are coming through, and it should just be all annihilation. The money will be farmed up with the SMGs. That's the MAC-10s to make it happen. And 12-6 is the line. Squirtle Squad doubling Mock's anime aimers, or as I like to call them, MAA scoreline. As they're affectionately known, the Animus.
Oh, the enemies. Oh, yeah.
The Animus. Base. Leading that charge, 22-10. Oof. It's all about the base.
Coming really well this game.
All about the base. All about the base.
All about the base.
All about the base.
Oh,
all about the Kempeki. Second shot, too. Cavern locks it down. Kempeki's still here. Kempeki's still very much a nuisance. This was the bonus round, so Squirtle Squad not that worried one way or another. If they make this expensive, it's worth it. They've already got the plant down as well. And now they're playing through it. They've got the utility. Still another Molly and a flash. Molly can go down in a moment here. Well, no, it still can. It's in the quad box. Now it can't. It's dead. Molly's been exterminated.
Big 3K right there. 1 for the smoke, for sure.
Big moves. Making money moves. So Mock's anime aimers, they get their 7th on the board. They do not lose to the bonus round bye. But now the bonus round bye naturally denotes that there is a bonus that can now be spent. And that is the Squirtle Squad, who are going to be buying up and trying to reset Mock's Anime's aimers. And if they get the reset here, the anime aimers are really on dire straits. Yeah. The tightrope.
They're hanging on to a thin line of feather right there.
Tightrope of financial ruin. It's like a situation where you've got too many credit cards.
Ooh.
Now the debt's catching up to you. The interest's starting to pile up. The anxiety's building. Got to figure it out one way or another.
Just hate to see it.
Yeah.
Base covering up his footsteps with his shooting. Pays off for Kempeki because he was not expecting that right there.
Staying alive as well in that position means that they can no longer discount this mid-presence. They have to deal with it for the rest of the round. So it's a big opening pick, and it's just going to add to the anxiety in every moment. And AGM and Stellar picking them apart. Mach last on A is going to find one pick, but the bomb's not here. It's actually not committed any which way. It's in mid. They're hunting frags instead, and Asuna going to have to hold up the presence in B. Looks like they're going to be looping the player through here and coming in towards B. There's the peek. There's the pick. Asuna good to stay alive, and actually stay alive with quite a bit of health as well. Fighting, battling. Bomb will certainly be planted, but now there's the support from Heaven as well, and things are going to go ahead and get a little awkward. Big kill from Mach to deny the plant and make life very difficult. Bomb will now go down. Asuna trying to get through. And there's the trade. Now just Base and Mach. Mach's position certainly known. Mach has 3 kills to his name. And Base has worked his way around. Mach was not expecting that kind of bald-faced aggression, so Squirtle Squad will reset. They'll get their 13th round on the board, and Mach's anime aimers. The money ain't great.
Not at all. And we'll see what they can do with just pistols. Looks like Stomp bought up. Oh, looks like they forced bot.
Force bought the pistols, except for Stomp, who wants to go hero play. Stomp going for that M4. What kind of money does Stomp have left? Stomp broke Reno.
Stomp looks like he has.
Stomp is broke
He's
Reno.
broke. The whole team is broke. So their first ball could just either they buy up now or they lose the game. So
there they go. If they lose this, they'll be on to 14, and then we'll just be able to play for OT in terms of the buy. Nice shot from Mach to ring out with the Deagle. Asuna trades it elsewhere. And these are frags going back and forth, even Stevens number-wise. Of course, not Arsenal-wise, but they still have not come across the rifle of Stomp. Figuring out where it's going, and there's the second rifle picked up. That's an AK as well, so this gets interesting. Big shot from KMZ to take down Asuna, and now it's just a completely split defense. A Deagle in the back of A and an M4 on B to try and stave off the 14th round of the Squirtle Squad. And the tide of inevitability towards a loss. Big frags from Cavern, and he's going to nail the 2K with the Deagle to keep the hopes of the Mox Anime aimers alive and get them their 8th round.
great round. Great force up though. Paid off well. Stomp with the 2K, I believe.
Yeah.
With the M4. So worked out great.
This is interesting. They can buy, but they're going to go ahead and do the pistol thing, where they just buy pistols and don't overcommit economically. Super conservative on the Squirtle Squad.
For sure, because they have some rounds to build up for money-wise.
And they can do this because they've regularly built such leads, so they're consistently playing from ahead, so they're comfortable getting the economy healthy instead of really forcing when it's unnecessary and unhelpful. Stomp with 2 big frags on site, going to lock things down. He did lose a teammate, but ultimately the gun was not retrieved, and it's really no blow to the system. So 13-8 Mox Anime Aimers looking to make this as clean as possible. That's not the way to do so. That certainly is a rifle retrieved.
That is. I'm telling you, man, CZs are overpowered. Lost to with the M4? Insane.
I don't think you're going to find anyone who disagrees with you that the CZ is overpowered.
CZs, man. They should definitely be nerfed, I'm telling you.
Bomb's going to be planted here in just a moment, and now it's Mach and Cavern to try and get onto site.
Great molly for the plant.
Oh, they hesitate the plant. There's the smoke. Does he get it off?
Teammate.
There we go. He gets it off.
KMC took a lot of damage for just planting the bomb there.
But again, this was an eco round.
That's very true.
So at this point, man advantage on an eco with the bomb down. Mission accomplished. Now Mach gets annihilated. At this point, Cavern probably just needs to save. He gets the 1, but is he going to go for it? No, he's going to fall away. So Cavern's going to keep this big green gun up, and they're going to hunt it because why not?
Great shot from Cavern, walking backwards.
Time of the essence here. The rifle's going to be saved. That's really the only thing that matters. We'll have money to buy next anyway. What's Base doing? Base had a little moment of paranoia.
Just to make sure he's not defusing. Because he did have a kit. Because Cavern did have a kit.
That he did. That he did. So Base, the top fragger for the Squirtle Squad, 27-12. Oof. Fire.
He's stepping up. I'm loving it. He's been performing all day. Great kills. He's trying to close it out. 2-0.
Trying to close it out with a quick 2-0. 14-8. Looking like they're certainly trying to do that. And it's going to be another force buy here. The AWP is out for Cavern. No, well, the AWP was saved for Cavern. Yeah, the AWP was saved for Cavern. But Asuna has already bought down. So they don't want to let them get to map point. They're not going to play for OT. They're going to force around this this op. So interesting here. 2 SMGs, the UMPs, a Deagle, a CZ, and the big green gun to try and make this happen. Cavern porting that op, of course. Fire in the flames, going to be pushed off of the angle. They need that op to have major impact in order to have success in this round, in order to carry it through. 14-8. If they lose this, they're pretty much broke and out of the running. Cavern already going to have himself a nice pick. That's Stellar out of the server. But KMZ is watching, waiting, and lurking and trying to bring it back. There it is. There's the first frag from the Squirtle squad. They used Hydro Pump for precision attack.
Great move.
Solid move, game changer. I always wish it had more uses in a, for like a
How about 5 moves?
Yeah, that'd be solid. It was
KMZ with a wall bang and a P250 kill.
Big moves. Now it's just mocking Cavern to try and get it done and make that just Cavern. He's got an op. He's got 25 HP. But at this point, he's also got 4 targets to find, so he's just going to set up for the save. Bomb goes down with plenty of time, 40 seconds to spare, and Squirtle Squad have secured the 15th round.
Match point.
Match, series, semi-final point.
First one?
If they win this, they're on to the finals.
That's right, correct. I'm curious about X1's game right now.
Very curious as well. We'll get an update on that as we go.
Yeah.
Suspect we might hop into that if it's available. But, as it is, it's not available. So, as it is, Squirtle Squad looking to put it through. Cavern looking to avoid being hunted down. He knows he's at the back. There's the first. Can he avoid the second? He cannot. Cavern goes down. Op out of play. Saved it for so very long, but not long enough. Now it's going to be the Desperation Pistol Force. They've got absolutely nothing to work with. It's Deeg City time. It's all come down to this. Can they get a miracle? Do you believe in miracles, Strass?
I do. I mean, Cloud9 pulled it off in the majors. If they believe they are Cloud9, they could do anything.
There you go. So we're just going to brainwash them all and make them think they're all Cloud9. This guy in the end, definitely automatic. Guy next to him,
he's more of a skadoodle.
Skadoodle.
Yeah,
Guy in the middle
passive.
Has to be Tarek because, he's
IGL.
IGL. Yeah.
Of course.
Next to him, we've
Stu?
got, Stu's on SK now.
I mean, back in the majors.
Back in the majors.
This is the C9 majors team.
I guess Finesse sits in the middle now.
That's true.
I always did like Finesse.
I like them.
We're just rebuilding CLG.
He's more of a, definitely like smart IGL player.
Bringing back CLG. CLG was one of my old favorite teams. I always enjoyed them. They were a good upset team.
They were always a good upset team. I like
What was it, Columbus, where they made the quarterfinal run?
Yeah. They were a good team to watch. FNS always made the big plays with his IGL.
Although that was that CLG with FNS. I think that was post FNS, wasn't it?
Could be actually.
It was Cutler, Hayes, Tarek, JDM. I think it was Fugly.
Could be.
I want to say Fugly was with them at the time. I'm not sure who it was. Who their 5th was. Ooh, Cavern with a good spot. I love the spot. That's that tricky pug strat.
Yep. It works only once in the game.
Oh, this time it works nonce. They were ready for it.
Base.
It's going to be the clear on A. There's a player running, retreating, but the site's been taken. The site has fallen. The bomb will be planted, and it's 15-8. Stellar lines up another. It's all come down to this. Mom, get the camera now. It's Asuna. Asuna trying desperately to get something here. We'll get another. Got a rifle as well, but now tapped down from behind. It all comes down to Stomp. Stomp has the CZ. Has 12 bullets in the gun. Can he win the duel? Gets the first. Runs out of bullets. So close to getting the first. Doesn't have it. Gets the second, though, but will not get the third, as Stellar will put a stop to all of those shenanigans. 16 rounds on the board, and the Squirtle Squad have advanced to the finals here, the grand finals here, at the Nerd Street Gamers One Day Showcase CS LAN.